Hey everybody, hello and good evening, greetings from Valparaiso, Porter, Indiana. Local time is 7:58. Once again, today is Saturday, July 14th, 2018. Temperature here is 81 degrees according to Baby Blue. You know, every time I go through Indiana at this time of the day, especially in summertime, I think Indiana's got one of the best sunsets in the Midwest. Well, Wisconsin's got some good ones too, but I don't know. It's just really beautiful sunsets here in Indiana. Anyway, Baby Blue and I are only 338 miles to La Crosse, Wisconsin. Earlier I ran with Long Haul Larry, but he ran out of hours over there by the southeast side of Fort Wayne, and I think by 3:30 a.m. Eastern time he will be done doing his 10-hour break. By the way, hello and greetings to Scott Coleman all the way to Emmetsburg, Iowa. Yeah, I really believe that taking 70 to 65 is a lot more efficient, a lot faster than taking 30. But I had to go this way, just so you guys could see convoy going on, right? There's a pilot with no room to park. Alright, should we go straight on 30 or should we take 49 north? I think we're gonna take 49 north. Way too much traffic downtown Valparaiso. Besides, Thomas wants to go this way. Once again, this video is being recorded by Sony FDR X3000. It's almost the same camera as the Sony HDR AS300. The only difference is this camera is capable of recording at 4K, but I'd never learned how to do it. Which is kind of weird. Alright, 8.5 miles to Interstate 80 and 90, which is the toll road for about, I don't know, 5 miles. Not that long. From Chesterton, Porter, Indiana. We are just now 0.5 miles away to Interstate 80 and 90 toll gate. In fact, I think this is our left turn right here. Below us is the Indiana Turnpike. Oh, what a beautiful sunset. Too bad it's covered with trees. Won't be able to see it. Hey, you guys do me a favor? Go to Long Haul Larry and tell him to wash his truck. Big Blue, what a shame. Big Blue so dirty. I can't believe Long Haul Larry let him get dirty like that. No wonder Baby Blue didn't want to park next to Big Blue. Alright. We are equipped with a pre-pass or an easy pass, or commonly known as electronic tolling. So we don't need to stop and get a ticket or pay the toll. There's a transponder that automatically collects the money just like that. I'm hoping we can still see the sunset. I doubt it. Welcome and greetings from Gary, Indiana. Local time is 8:34. We are down to 304 miles to La Crosse, Wisconsin. As you can see, it's a beautiful, beautiful evening here in Indiana and Chicago. Temperature here is 76 degrees. How do you like them apples? Right now I've got 4 hours and 8 minutes remaining to drive. I figured if I could just reach the Pilot truck stop in Beloit, Wisconsin, I'd be all right. We are at mile marker 7, so that means we're 7 miles away to the Illinois state line. Just remember, folks, if the interstate runs north and south, mile marker 1 is always it always begins on the south side of the state. For example, Interstate 65. There's 258 miles. No, more than that, but 263, I think it is, on Interstate 65 in Indiana. So, meaning to say, the mile marker 1 begins in the Indiana-Kentucky state line, and as you go north, the number gets bigger. Now, if you're running on Interstate 80, like 80, or interstate that runs east and west, the mile marker will always start from the west side. So as you go west, the mile marker will get smaller. Whatever number you're at as far as mile markers, you're going west, that's how far you are to the state line. Problem is, if you're going east, we don't always know the last mile marker or how wide the state is. I just so happen that Indiana. I just know that Indiana is 158 miles on Interstate 80. But there are few exceptions. For example, the New York Thruway. The mile marker starts on the East Coast. It gets bigger as you go west. I don't know why that is. Maybe because they started toll road construction from New York. New York City. It would just make sense, right? That if they were going to build a highway, you would start from the big city of New York, go west. Evening this is. Absolutely gorgeous. People out there fishing. This is the end of the Indiana Toll Road. Welcome to Hammond, Indiana, everybody. Local time is 8:44.